We usually don't love someone because they are good, but rather they are good because we love them. Have you thought about the real reason we are connected to some and not others? It is our decision to measure something that makes something measurable. It is when we decide that something is good that it becomes good for us, and not that the thing is good in itself. Have you thought about it that way? It may equally not be bad, but like Shakespeare said, nothing is good or bad, it is a thinking which makes it so. The person we like does not force that like in us. Quite often, the person doesn't even exist. The qualities we see in the person are a projection of what is most powerful in us that serve to satisfy our strongest need and desire. It is a bit confusing, but a critical look at our own feelings about anything or someone would reveal that something or someone is the way they are because of how we feel about them. So, anytime we say we love someone, let's remind ourselves that it is not because we know that they are good, that is why we love them, but simply because we have transferred the values of love that are most powerful in us, that serve to satisfy our need and desire, into that person. We associate what we see and hear in others with features we feel strongly about and imagine how we would feel around them and then get attracted to them. Very interesting. That is why the slightest thing they do to offend our feelings hurt us and makes us hate them. These are the same feelings that will influence us to make lifelong decisions and choices. What is the reason behind our yeses and our nos? Are our reasons coming from what we know or how we feel? If you want your relationship, or if we want our relationship to work better, the solution is to work on our strongest needs and desires before transferring them onto something or someone. This concern made me to research why a lot of us are no longer interested in committing to a relationship. The canker has already crept into both men and women. People value their peace of mind these days more than committing to a relationship. I spoke to several couples, many divorcees, bachelors, and potential partners. I practically begged them to talk about their motivation, or for that matter, what motivated them to stay married or separated. I begged them to be honest with their answers and not necessarily be truthful about what is going on in their relationship. That wasn't the project. The project was to get the honest feedback. All I needed to know was why they made that choice. What did they see in their partners that made them to finally settle down with them? What I learned from almost all of them is both interesting and worth sharing, my friend. You would want to listen. Quite a volume of information. So I took my time and penned them down in series. By the time we finish with a series, our relationships with our partners would become much better because we would have worked on ourselves more. Please like, share, comment, and follow for the revelation that is coming. Thank you.